Peace to the family. Peace to the family. This is a great video for vendors. Y'all definitely gonna appreciate this, and we'll see a lot of great value in this. Okay, the title of this video. This is off the top of the dome. I don't have to write this. I don't have to. It's just in me. I know about this. I'm seasoned. I've been around this. I've been doing this. You feel me? So the title of this video is The Truth About These Pop-Up Markets. Every day you look up and somebody is starting a new pop-up market. They're all over the place. And you want to know why pop-up markets have become the new hustle? Is because there is an unlimited amount of entrepreneurs who are looking for opportunities, that need opportunities, that want to make money. So if you are a crafty hustler, you can make a flyer. You can make a flyer and say, such and such marketplace, $100 a table, and start collecting money. It's that easy. You don't have to have nothing. You could buy fake followers on Instagram, start a page and say marketplace, and as long as your page has a big following, people will send you money. Be aware. My entrepreneur, I'm so sorry. Man, be careful. This is the new scam. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, there's levels, okay? There's levels. Okay? I started Black Wall Street Market in 2015, New York City, Harlem. Okay? And I got the idea from my mate at the time. She had a marketplace, and it was built off around a concept of health and wellness. And so it was a health and wellness market. And so I came up with the idea, and I said, well, damn, I want to do Black Power Market, Black Business Market. I want to do Black Wall Street Market. So we had a connection with a venue in Harlem, and we did it, man. I did it right after one of Sinetta's lectures. I don't remember who it was. It was probably like one of them polite joints versus somebody. And I did my event, Sinetta Point, and it was a flop. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. No, it wasn't. No. The flop wasn't Black Wall Street. I did another event after Sinetta event. That was a flop. But it was at the same venue, so that's why I got it confused. So my Black Wall Street Market, I have such high expectations that I'm never pleased with whatever. When I do something, I've never sat back and just was like overwhelmed and was like, oh, my shit was hard. I never had that feeling yet. I'm always like, my shit need to be better. I can do better. I want my to be harder than this, you know? So, but in most of my experiences putting together marketplaces, because I've done probably half a dozen or more, probably working my way to a good 10 or a dozen different marketplaces. I've done Black Wall Street Market 4, 5, or 6 times. I've done other things that I just named something. I didn't name it a market, but it was more so a marketplace. I did Wellness Wednesday. I've done different things now. I got Sunday Fun Day that I'm doing. Okay. So, as I was saying, you have different levels. Okay. You need to be mindful as an entrepreneur. What questions do I ask this person before I sign up for their marketplace? A lot of times y'all don't ask the right question. The only thing that y'all want to know is, the one question that y'all want to know is, how many people do you expect? That's the only question I ever really have gotten. That's not true, but the other questions are like so typical that I don't have to bring up. Like, okay, do you provide tables and chairs? People always ask that. If it's just not information that's put right out there in the beginning, like people just say, hey, do I get a table and chair, or do I have to bring my own? Do I need to bring my own table and chair? They want to know, do I need to bring a tent? Like, these are the common questions that are like, go without saying. Like, I don't have to mention that. You feel me? But let's think about some of these off the wall questions or whatever, out of the clouds and stuff. Okay, the question be like, one of the main questions is, how many people do you expect? And so I would never, as a marketplace person, my thing is like, it's not something I do that often. And so Black Wall Street, for instance, okay, this is my concept with my Black Wall Street market, and I'm forward with this. So this is the way I do it is really justified, okay, because it's not a thing to where I'm guaranteeing a certain amount of people. I'm not going to tell you that, oh, you're going to, so many people going to show up, because I'm not telling you that that's my responsibility. Okay. Black Wall Street wasn't built by one person. Black Wall Street was built by a group of entrepreneurs. So my deal is, okay, if I get 10 people to sign up, if I get 12 people to sign up, I used to throw out unrealistic numbers because people never would do it. I would say 5 people. That's unrealistic to even say, hey, everybody guaranteed y'all can bring out 5 people to this event. No. Most people don't bring 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? You might have one good vendor, 3 if you're lucky. 3 good vendors that have a following, that they're going to have supporters, family members, and friends that are going to come out and buy from them. And then you're going to hope that they would, in return, also spend money with the other vendors, because they ain't bringing nobody. They want to pay their vending fee and come and set up and expect the whole world to come in there to shop. So what you have to, and depending on what the vending fee is, they sometimes will have the right to have that mentality. But if you're not charging no real vending fee, if I say the vending fee is $20, $30, $40, $50, they shouldn't expect you to be doing, buying billboards and all that. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? But if you charge an unrealistic number, if you $250 a table, when we getting into 200s, when we getting into over 100, they should be providing a crowd. They should have a following. They should not be. This another thing. Pay attention to who's throwing the event. If the person who's throwing the event, if they don't have a 9-to-5 job, that means they're making a living off of these events. That means this is their how they're making a living. So that definitely means that the money that you are giving for the venue is going to go towards the venue, but after that, the rest is going to them, because they're not going to put it towards marketing. It just depends, but pay attention. Pay attention. All event planners, all marketplace stores aren't con men and con women. No, that's not what I'm saying, because I'm one. And when I started this in 2015, I was not in a messed up position when I started Black Wall Street, but I still didn't know what I was doing. So the turnout, and like I said, it's an abundance of vendors. So of course we were able to sign people up. I had vendors. I don't remember how many, probably maybe close to 10. Maybe, I don't remember. But how many people showed up? Less than 10 or something. Probably less than 20. I don't remember. But when I brought it back, when I brought the event back, when I moved to LA and I brought event back, at the time, I believe when I started marketing and promoting it, I had a plug. I worked at a venue. I worked for a venue space, an event space. And they had a studio, they were recording, and they did events in there and all type of stuff. And so I was working there. I was the doorman or whenever they needed. I was there to help with the events, getting money, getting paid to be there. And with the owner of the space, I worked out a deal. Hey, I want to do my own events. I want to do an event. So I was able to get a good deal on a venue in LA. So, right after I started promoting, I ended up falling out with my landlord. Basically, my landlord was a con woman. She was conning people. She was a slumlord. And I wanted to get out. I had already paid monies in advance for prior, I had already paid in advance. So I was asking for my money back so that I could move somewhere else. And she didn't want to do that. I ended up becoming homeless. When I became homeless, right after that same month, that's what I did Black Wall Street, the marketplace. But I was already promoting it. And so from that marketplace, I ended up making like $1,000. And I ended up being homeless for a minute. But I did Black Wall Street marketplace in LA. People don't even know this. I did Black Wall Street in LA. Like the first few times that I did it that year, I was homeless. And I ain't even, but I never slept on the streets. I never had a tent outside. As time went by, later on, I ended up getting some money, and I still was holding on to the money. But I was like, I knew where to go to make sure I was sleeping. So I was paying, $20 to $30 a night to sleep somewhere and be good. And whatever, that's another story. But I gotta get back on track with this. So I made money with these marketplaces. In that time, I was making like $1,000 a pop. After I paid for, the venue and stuff like that. And see, some of these people, they collecting the money before they pay for the venue. So something could happen, you know what I'm saying? They even mess that up sometimes, so you just have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? And like, dang. So I was making money, and I was able to, make it off of the marketplaces at that time. You know what I'm saying? Now I have my own venue. Okay, so I'm in a different position because the marketplaces, I do have to create marketplaces and to help keep the lights on and keep the bills paid where I'm at, because and it's expensive. So the thing is, I have what I'm offering is a place for people to set up in some cases, and in other cases it's a little different. But I do a pop-up flea market, 12 to 6, Monday through Friday. It's not up to me to promote for you. I'm charging $30 a day, $125 a week in a prime real estate. So it's a privilege and it's an opportunity to come and be able to say you on Crenshaw, operating and running your business, and people can have easy access to you. Okay? It's not a thing to where I'm saying it's $100. It's this and this a day. It's this and this a month, which the space by itself, without no marketing, holds that value. Okay? So Monday through Friday pop-up flea market, you got to do your own marketing. Just like with Black Wall Street, you know what I'm saying? Or not just like Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street is different. But when I do my marketplaces, I tell everybody, listen, if I got 20 people to show up, the most I've ever had at one marketplace was 28 vendors. Black Wall Street, it was right in Leimert Park. I had 28 vendors at a Black Wall Street event. I've had 18. I've had my normal rates was normal amount was around 12, around 12. So my venue that I have now, I can max out at around 18. Just depending on setups, and I have to limit people to their setups, so it's just you're allowed 1 6-foot table. So with the space that I got, it's 18. Fluctuate, could be a little bit less, just depending. So I'm not charging a lot of money, because at the end of the day, I'm looking at my overhead and how much the bills are. I'm not even thinking about putting money into my pocket. I'm just like, okay, the bills. So if I provide a great opportunity, this is the platform. We have Sacred Space Crenshaw. This is the platform. I'm building it up. Is getting more people becoming more and more aware of it. So over time, naturally, more and more people will come. But I'm next to barbershops. It's all barbershops over here. It's a McDonald's. It's 7-Eleven. It's food restaurant. Just a lot of stuff. Not too walking distance. We a stone's throw from Leimert Park. So there's traffic over here. There's business over here. So Black Wall Street was about the collective building the platform. As far as we're all entrepreneurs, we build in Black Wall Street marketplace. The flea is just, I ain't charging you nothing. $125 a week. You own the Shaw. Hey, best of luck to you. Okay. Now, but you know what I'm saying, it's still great opportunity. Now, these other marketplaces that I'm doing, I understand that what we need to make it worth something, even though I'm still not charging nothing. But let me get back to my point. Actually, my point was, I'm thinking about the bills. How much, overhead and all that. Okay, how much do I need to make? So I'm in my mind, I'm saying, okay, look, we just, for example, Sunday Fun Day. Okay. And I think I'm tripping. It is 16 vendors I can max out. I had about 16. I just did a Sunday Fun Day. We had 16 vendors, okay? $50 a table. Okay? That's $800. If I do that every Sunday 4 times a month, 16, that's $3,200 a month. Okay? I'm almost at where I need to be just to kind of break even with all of my overhead. Rent, bills, insurance, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost I'm almost there. I'm still not there. So $50 to pay to be at my space for 8 hours on a Sunday is nothing. We're in Leimert Park. We had a great experience. My first one was just they loved it. People signing up for the rest of the Sundays. And so what has to happen is it just needs to keep happening. So I'm still not charging no money. And yes, over time, as it gets bigger, I could charge more, but I want to keep the price the same. I'm about to end this video. I could keep going. I might meditate on some things and come back and do some minutes, but I don't want to do a video over 20 minutes. My thing is, my videos have to be over 10 minutes, and I really don't want to go over 20. So we had 19 minutes. And so just be aware, vendors, entrepreneurs, marketplace stores, man. Yo, be aware. This is another red flag. This is one thing I wanted to mention. If it's one person, if it's a one-man show throwing the marketplace, that mean they ain't built a team. It's just everything is for them, for their pockets for the most part. So if they don't have a team, then it's just after the venue is paid for, then all the money go to them. You know what I'm saying? And that means that it's no market. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of all these things. It should be a group of people putting together a marketplace with a team, cameraman, this and that. And, if they don't have a big following. And before you spend money with a marketplace, just make sure that you watched it and came and visited it before you put your money up and you came and set up first. And that's it. Peace. Appreciate it.